are back.
We're back, baby.
We're back, baby. It's been a couple of weeks. I don't know if we have a regular enough audience to really worry about if we're doing it every week. But I also think the only way we can build an audience is if we do it every week.
You know what's funny? I checked the comments.
Yeah.
0 complaints. Also 0 comments.
Okay. And I do want to say, if you want to leave comments, by all means, if it's a positive comment, please leave it. If it's negative, go fuck yourself. But
we're open to that too. I mean, if it's something that we could talk about, hey, maybe your negative review of what we're talking about just shows what a piece of shit you are, and then we could talk about that.
That's right. It's definitely not us. It's you. But also, I want to get interactive with whatever audience we have, and I don't know how big of an audience we have, but if you guys have any sort of anything that you're kind of dreading or anything that you're kind of having anxiety over, and you want some advice from two people who are completely, totally unable to give any real advice, then by all means, let us know.
Yeah. We love to, try to figure out what the fuck is wrong with you and how we can make fun of it.
That's right. And real quick, let's just do plugs off the top.
Yeah, let's plug some shit.
Okay, so this is coming out on Friday. So next weekend, I'll be in Wesley Chapel, Florida, October 16th through the 18th, and then Melbourne, Florida on the 19th. And then the weekend after that, I'm going to be in Chandler, Arizona with Luis J. Gomez. And then the month after that, it's you and I hitting the road.
November, the 5th
baby.
Through the 12th, I think.
It's going to be a long trip. We'll see if we're still friends afterwards.
We're taking bets.
Yeah. Go ahead and place your bet in the comment. No, so on the, what is it, the 5th? I don't remember the dates. I'm an idiot, but the first Thursday is going to be in Albuquerque.
Yeah, that's right, Albuquerque.
At Hyenas, and then that Friday and Saturday it'll be in Fort Worth at Hyenas, and then on Sunday it'll be at the Looney Bin in Tulsa, and then Tuesday the 11th. I do know that Tuesday is the 11th. I don't know why that one sticks out to me, but Tuesday the 11th will be in Canyon, Texas. And if you're wondering where Canyon, Texas is, you probably live in Canyon, Texas. But it is just outside of Amarillo, Texas.
Yeah. And are we allowed to say where you're going to be the night before Canyon?
We're just going to be hanging around Austin. We don't know. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
We'll be hanging around Austin, Texas.
Yeah, we'll be hanging out for one day.
It just happens to be a Monday. That's all.
Yeah, it happens to be Monday, and nothing really big happens on Monday.
Monday in Austin, Texas. What the fuck?
Well, I guess I'll plug some stuff too. My Facebook and my TikTok are currently blowing up with my Serenader videos where I fuck with people on the streets. That's right. I sing them songs about their innermost desires and I roast them. And what else? I'm also on the road with Todd, as he was saying, November 5th through the 12th or whatever. And stay tuned for all those dates. In the bio, we'll put it in the comments, the notes, so you guys can see it. And then also, I'm still performing at the LA Comedy Club in Las Vegas nightly, 6:00 show. You can get $5 off now if you use my code Amir in the when you buy your tickets. And the link is going to be in the notes in the comments as well. So you can find all that and get a discount ticket.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. Maybe now I can come see you. And then also my Facebook and TikTok and Instagram are not blowing up.
They've been blowing up.
So if you guys want, I have a new thing where I'm showing, I'm going out on the streets and I'm talking to people, doing a little man on the street bullshit.
Very funny stuff. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Look that up on Instagram. It's like OTR Todd Royce. And then on, I don't know, whatever. You can just look up Todd Royce and then just follow everything except for the fake accounts. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, your fake Grindr accounts.
Yeah, no, follow the Grindr accounts for sure. They've dried up like Amir's asshole. Now,
Yeah.
It's been a while. What's been going on, man?
Dang. Let's see.
It's weird to go. By the way, it's weird to go from like we're hosting the show to now. It's like a real conversation because we haven't really had a chance to catch up.
I've been traveling too. I've been in Chicago and Cleveland within the last few weeks. Yeah.
What were you doing in Chicago?
So my wife's parents, she's from there, so her parents still live there, and we went to go spend about 4 nights living with her parents, and that was amazing.
Yeah.
No, okay, it was great. It was great. We went to like this Chicago tasting thing, and they had like a gourmet fest, and so for like a couple $100, you get these tickets, and you can go drink all the alcohol, eat all the food you want in like this one little vicinity, and these like 5-star Michelin chefs are giving you small, tiny samples of their best dish.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah, so I ate all kinds of steak. I ate Wagyu beef. I probably said that wrong. And I ate like, I don't know, I had a lot of different types of bourbon, tequila, and I was fucked up.
You're getting all fucked up with the in-laws. Yeah. That's a fun time.
Yeah.
Do they drink too? Or they?
Yeah. My wife's dad got pretty hammered.
Really?
And it was funny because my mother-in-law was like, I'm driving. She took the keys. He's like, come on, let me drive. I'm driving. And then it turns into like, you know how like married couples bicker when they drive, like the passenger.
Yeah.
So it became that whole situation on the ride home. Like he was just like, God damn it, well, I should be driving. I'm driving.
That's actually cool because this weekend coming up, I'm not doing anything in Vegas because my in-laws are coming to town.
Ooh.
So we're hanging out. Do you get along? How do you get along with your in-laws?
Great. They love me. I love them. We have a good rapport. It's mostly me just not talking. And because, you know, when we're together, their daughter is the star of every get-together. Sure. So if they want to spend as much time catching up with their daughter and talking, and all I have to do is just not talk. And they love me for that.
I mean, that seems to be the most, when you're the most likable is when you shut the fuck up.
Oh, damn. That was like a really good backhanded compliment. I love it,
man. Yeah, but I'm excited. I'm looking forward. The in-laws always have such a bad rap, but I get along with mine now, and I think mine like me now. When
you think they do,
well, no, they do. I think I'm never 100% confident that anybody likes me. I'm not even sure you like me. I'm not.
I'm still on the fence, but you know,
right? No, but I know that when we got together, I know when Rachel and I first got together, they did not like me, and they never said anything. They were always super nice, but there was no way that they liked me. I was 26 years old. Moving in with their 20-year-old daughter.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? I was at the time.
You moved into her place.
Well, no, we moved in together.
Okay, I was going to say, that's a bad look.
Oh, yeah. I mean, technically, I guess, because it was an apartment that we got with 2 of her friends. So it really was kind of like she was moving out onto her own with her, like, college friends, and then I came along, too.
Oh, no.
So maybe that was kind of... But also at the same time, like, I was a independent pro wrestler making no money whatsoever. Like definitely not what you want. If my in-laws did like me, that's insane.
Yeah, your wife is she's all like, he has dreams. He's gonna be a big time wrestler, Mom. You just see. I love him. He's so never gonna get hurt.
I was and it was really rough too because when I started wrestling, I always wanted to be one of these guys that started when they were 16. Okay. Like there's famous wrestlers, Terry Gordy, Chris Candido, others that started when they were teenagers. So that's what I always wanted to do. I didn't start until I was 21. So when I was wrestling, I always lied about my age because I looked younger. So I didn't have facial hair or anything like that. I looked younger than I did. So I would always lie about my age. So when I first met Rachel, I told her I was 23 instead of 26. Okay. So she told her parents I was 23. And then later when I told her the truth, she went and told her parents the truth. And I'm sure they were like, well, why the fuck is he lying to you about his age? So it was one bad first impression after another, I'm sure.
Yeah,
but I think
that's one of the worst things you could do is lie about your age.
Of course.
That's why I did it too. When I met my wife for the first time, she assumed I was 10 years younger than her.
Yeah?
Yeah. She's like, she's like, oh, you know, she just assumed like maybe I was like 32 or something like that. And at the time, she was like 38.
Yeah.
And so, and I was just like, hey, babe, you know what? Beige don't age. I be whatever age you think I am. And so she thought I was just like a boy toy fuck boy. And then so when we wound up hooking up, after we like really hooked up, she's all like, so how old are you? And I'm like at the time I was like 43.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my God.
By the way, you're the first person to ever go, 43.
Yeah.
Also, first merch. I feel like that's our first merch. A t-shirt that says beige don't age and obese don't crease. Fucking right? Let's go. Yeah, you don't lie about your age, but I was an idiot. I was just like, yeah, I'll just
3 years is not a big enough difference to even lie about.
Because again, I wasn't lying to her as my girlfriend. I was lying to her as like when we met, we weren't like getting together. We were just like she came out to the wrestling shows.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh yeah, I'm 23.
Because it's part of your wrestling thing.
Right. It was almost it was
a business decision.
Do you remember when Hulk Hogan got had that sex tape come out and he was trying to sue he did sue the company that produced it, and they asked him, they were like, no, you said that you have a 10-inch penis or whatever. And then he was like, no, brother. Hulk Hogan has a 10-inch penis. Terry Bollea does not have a 10-inch penis. Well, that was my version of that. Skag Rollins, which was my name at the time, he was 23. Todd Royce was 26. But anyway.
That's hilarious. Your alter egos.
My alter ego was 3 years. His alter ego was like 7 inches bigger. Yeah. I don't know how big Hulk Hogan. That's a lot of talk about Hulk Hogan's penis. I didn't think we'd.
I bet your wrestling weight was a lot higher.
It went back and forth. You know what I used to do? I would say that I was 333 1/3 pound. And there were times where I was way above that, and I still said 333 1/3. And then there were times where I was below that, but I was like, I just like saying 333.
Yeah.
And then I was always like, I think I was always 5'11", but I'm really 5'10". Just stupid stuff like that. I don't even. I think I just lied to you. I think I'm 5'9".
You're pretty tall, man.
Well,
especially when you sit down.
Well, again, we've just got my ass is so thick.
Yeah, look at the height difference. Fuck this. Let me put a pillow under my ass so I can feel like I have a big old booty like you, man.
There we go.
Bam.
Also, why are you not on camera? It's like I know it makes sense that I take up more camera than you do. But there we go. All right.
Yeah. See, I only need half my face in this video.
Well, but yeah, so I don't know, but it's still whenever you have like family come. Do you get a lot of family coming to Vegas?
Not anymore. The family I do have in Vegas, my cousin Jerome, he comes to visit me at the Strat from time to time. Jerome. Oh yeah, you did meet Jerome. Yeah. Poor guy's going on hard times, man. Like he was in prison last year, so I was sending him money, and then since he's been out, he got a job at Buffalo Wild Wings as a cook. But he broke his leg, not on the job either. He just broke his leg.
Ah, that's the worst.
Yeah, so then his doctor told him he couldn't go to work for a long time. And now
you gotta, Jerome, next time that happens, you gotta drag your ass into work and then like slip and fall on a grease stain or something.
I didn't even think of that. That's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, of course.
Bro, you missed out, man.
Yeah, you just, you limp in, you're like, I stubbed my toe or whatever, and then slip, and then you get that Buffalo Wild Wings money.
That workers' comp, baby.
Yeah, L&I.
Yeah, it comes with free wings.
Well, that'd be weird. That's all they do. They just DoorDash you free wings every day.
I wouldn't leave the house, man. I'd just be eating wings, chilling. Yeah, man. So Jerome came by to visit me actually the other day. Maybe it was yesterday. He was looking rough, man. Anyway, I wish you the best, Jerome. I know he needs money and he's struggling right now. And get your leg right and get back on your feet and get back in the motherfucking kitchen.
Hell yeah. And now it's time for Amir to take his meds.
That's actually my take a shower alarm.
You need a reminder So, I mean, do you want to finish this pod with you in the shower? Like the microphones, you could probably take those in there.
One shower today's enough.
That's what I always say for a week. I No,
So,
but I'm
yeah.
not talking about like people that live in Vegas, but like people that are outside of Vegas that come in.
Oh yeah. I get a lot of friends that hit me up like, "Oh, I'm coming to town." I get a lot of comedians that hit me up like, "Come to town, can you get me up?" I'm like,
Dude,
that's a rough one because if I don't know you that well, the answer is no.
the number of times that I've had people just from the Pacific Northwest, because that's just the area that I was in, but people that I don't think I've ever met in my life send me messages like, "Hey Todd, what's up, big dog?" I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?"
It's all in caps.
Right? Yeah. And then they're asking for, and like I think I told you this before. Matt Chavez, the guy that runs the LA Comedy Club. I had one friend, not even from the Northwest, but one from. I might be revealing something here because I probably lied to people about this, but I've had one friend that was like, "Hey, do you think you could get me a guest spot at the LA Comedy Club?" He's like, I can never reach out to Matt.
Yeah.
And so I sent Matt a message, and I was like, dude, in the last 3 years, I've had so many people ask me to get into the club,
Yeah.
and I wasn't even going to bug you about it. But let me suggest this, dude.
Okay.
And so like, but I'm not the type. You're not even on camera at this point. I mean, what are we doing?
Sorry, I'm like leaning on the edge of the fucking couch.
We can read. I mean, I am so.
Bam.
There it is.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, now we're good. For the people just listening to the pod, that was a little visual humor where I backed out of the. Anyway, but like I'm big on, if I'm going to vouch for someone, I'm not going to vouch for just anybody. I'm only going to vouch for the people that I actually think are.
Yeah, because you don't want them to make you look bad. And I've had that problem. I've vouched for people that have bombed, and it got to the point where Matt was like, "Don't ever, ever ask for another guest spot for anybody ever again."
Yeah,
and I was like, "Damn, all right, I lost that privilege."
Yeah. What's a rough? I mean, you can't. The first person that I think I vouched for in town was Hans Kim with Gabe out of the Dirty.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, I know that for that, at least that 10 to 15, Hans is going to murder that room. And he did. He did really, really well.
Hell yeah.
But I'm just not going to. I only have a handful of people that I would recommend to some of those places.
And you really should only help those people. Yeah.
You mean Asians? That was heavy on those people.
Yeah,
you should really only help those people.
The slanted-eyed motherfuckers out there. Help them out. Anyways.
And people from Israel. We have to. They're buying up all the social media now, so we have to like.
Are they?
Have you heard about that?
No.
It was like some Israel company is buying up TikTok now. So, dude, you're gonna start all of a sudden just being like, I just got a text.
Yes, Israel texting you.
That's right. From the office of Benjamin Netanyahu.
Yeah, they just bought our podcast. Thank you.
You want big dreads?
So Israel's really trying to buy up social medias?
At least TikTok. Did you hear what Netanyahu had a meeting with like all these social media influencers, and he's like, he will pay $7,000 a video if you're doing a pro-Israel video. So completely divorced from that, having nothing to do with that, I would just like to say that I feel like Benjamin Netanyahu is one of the great leaders of our time. And people talk, look, people say whatever they want to about a fucking, genocide or whatever, whatever you want to call it. But that's all nonsense. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. Anyway.
Yeah, genocide, benocide.
Be Ben Affleck and put genocide. That's a very old reference. Is genocide?
Aside.
Yeah, put her aside.
That's pretty clever wordplay right there, man. I think that's worth $7,000 worth of Jewish Israel money.
Jewish Israel money.
Yeah, that's also what they're saying about Charlie Kirk, right? He did not want to do the pro-Israel agenda, and that's what they're saying, the real reason why he was probably murdered.
Yeah.
Interesting, huh? So either take the $7,000 or you might get murked.
I mean, look, here's the honest truth. If it's a choice between $7,000 or, I'm a even your cat's trying to get the fuck out of this apartment right now.
Lenny, that's enough, man.
Lenny's like, they have drones.
Lenny's half Jewish too.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. Lenny Klavitz. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, his dad's a rich Jewish man.
I've been doing a bit that does not get traction. It does not, and have we talked about it before? I have a bit about my cat Kevin, and I say that I think that he's a Zionist.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I go, the reason why I think that is because he heard that he was the pick of the litter, the chosen one. And this never hits, and I don't know if it's
He's the chosen one. Yeah.
yeah, because Jewish people they think that not Jewish people. Sorry, I should say Israelis.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, we're getting
I think
to
cause yeah, last time we talked about it, we decided that Zionist is like a word that people don't know what it means.
that's right,
Yeah.
and so I did at a show. I was like, "Do you guys know what Zionist is?" And it was just a room full of people going, "No." And so I was like, "Okay, well, just think about everything I just said, but it's people from Israel." And then it was like, "Ah!" What about? Okay, let me ask you this. Just while we're over in that part of the country, what do you think of the whole Riyadh festival?
Wow. Okay. If I was a comedian getting
No. You are a comedian. I know you missed taking your pills earlier when the alarm went off, but sometimes you got to keep him straight. He's 43.
I don't know why the audio stopped. But
No!
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I know what happened. Netanyahu happened.
And we're back. Yeah, I if I was a comedian that was getting approached to perform in the Middle East for that kind of money, I would most likely take it. And the way I reason it is that, both our countries have fucked up shit. Like they oppress women, we oppress minorities out here. So we both do fucked up shit. And so it's just like, hey, you know what? A rich person in that country wants to entertain other people. So get the check, bring it back, bring that money back to America. Let's transfer that wealth out of the Saudis and bring it here and put it to some good.
Yeah, like the Israeli Defense Fund.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so weird. The ones that I think are interesting is like, did you hear about Tim Dillon?
Yeah, so I heard he got kicked off because of old bits he had about
Not even old jokes. It was like new stuff that he was doing currently.
Oh no.
Which is funny, but he still got paid his like half of what
he got the deposit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
So that was like a couple $100,000.
Yeah, good. That's why he didn't give a shit.
That's great. And then Jessica Kirson, who I love. I've never met her, but I'm a big fan. But she came back and then she just decided to do all of it. Like she just gave away all the money and to like human rights funds.
Wow, that's great.
Which is cool, but it's also like, well, I mean, that was a big risk for a Jewish lesbian to take just to come home and give all the money away.
Yeah, being a woman in the Middle East is very dangerous, especially being a gay dude. Oh my God, he's probably lucky that was a blessing for him not to go because they could have just thrown him off a building.
Well, right, but I mean, like, also Jessica did go over and perform, and she is gay, she is Jewish, okay. She is a she. So there was like 3 strikes, but they were like, "No, you're fine." And then she comes home and she's just like, "Nah, fuck it, I'm giving the money away."
Hey, that's good.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, great. It's very cool.
I love that. How do they pay them? In like bars of gold or something?
Probably. Probably just big bars of gold.
Like, you get free gas for the rest of your life.
If you get a golden ticket in Saudi Arabia, it's a totally different thing.
Yeah. Wow.
Dude, so I feel like I'm on like a morning talk show right now because I got the coffee and every once in a while, like, so here's what else is going on.
Yeah.
I just got back from Wichita, Kansas. Have you ever been to Wichita?
I am so sad to say I've never been to Wichita.
Yeah, Kansas. There's not a real reason. The people there were fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And I do have to say, like, the guy that booked me, and I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to. He booked me for the show, and then he set up like a bunch of like, this is what's going to happen, and this is what'll happen. And then it kind of didn't happen that way. Okay. But in his defense, he's also in the military and was sent overseas. So he wasn't really he was sent overseas, so he wasn't overseeing the show.
Okay.
So it was other people that were overseeing it. And like at first I tried texting him about stuff, but I realized like it was really shitty because I'm like texting, he's in fucking Gaza. Oh, and I'm texting like, do you think I could get a late checkout? You know what I mean? So that didn't work out, but Dude, I found out like the people that were left in charge, they took half of the advertising budget that I was told was going to be spent, and they started advertising the day
The day
before the show,
before. Come on, man.
which is ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then also I got there, and there was just the host sitting there, and then I was like, he goes, "So did you bring a feature?" And I was like, "No, the show was booked." And he's like, "Oh," he goes. By the way, the host, his name is Shane Lowerty. He was really funny, but he goes, he's like, "Well, he's like, I don't know. I think they usually have a feature." And I go, "Oh, I haven't heard anything about it." So I reached out to my contact that was in the city, and he's like, "Oh, I thought Shane was going to bring a feature." And I'm like, who goes? No host brings a feature.
No, no, that's not standard business out here.
Right. Anywhere.
But the good thing about that budget that they waited to the day before your show, that's going to be great for all the fans that are buying tickets for after you're gone. And they're like, "Oh, I'm here to see Todd Royce."
Right. Yeah.
Well, too bad. Instead, you get Gizmo or whatever the fuck it is.
Gizmo's going to
I don't know.
shout out Gizmo.
Sorry, Gizmo. That was the first name I thought of.
You're like, let me think, a shitty comic, and then it's Gizmo. Gizmo's a good dude. I don't know.
He's actually a good dude.
Yeah.
You said he's shitty, not me.
You're the one who was. You set it up. It was pretty obvious what you were saying.
Gizmo, you're all right with me.
Now, Gizmo, hit him up about doing some drunken joke spots. He owes you now.
Drunken Jokes is taking a long hiatus.
Again?
Yeah. We are rethinking what type of show we want to do.
Now, when you
forward.
say we are, who's we? It's
The owner and myself.
Oh.
So our last turnout was not very good due to the rain and the comedians that I booked that did not draw the amount of people that they promised they would.
You know what we should do?
So
I was just thinking about this earlier. We now I see how I interject myself into this. We should do a Big Dread show there, and we could have comics, and we talk. You know, like we could tell them, do bits about just anything to do with anxiety or phobias or anything like that, and then you and I could double host it and just riff on each other.
So public therapy for comedians.
That sounds like an open mic. That's like every open mic. No, it doesn't necessarily just be like bits about it. You know what I mean? Like just that's
maybe it could be
the
anybody.
theme.
Maybe we could just doesn't have to be comedians. It could be like just therapy. Tell us your problems.
Oh.
You know, just hey, get on stage. What do you want to talk about?
That would actually be fun.
Let comedians,
totally do
let untrained amateur.
Yeah, untrained therapy in the arts district.
Yeah,
there's going to be plenty of people who need help.
Yeah, I like it. Untrained therapy. Off the rails therapy.
Off the rails. It works all of our gimmicks into
it. Yeah, so stay tuned, folks, for
Drunken Jokes presents Big Dread's Off the Rails Therapy.
Speaking of Big Dreads, I am scared of the shit I would hear from people about the problems that they have. Ugh.
Oh, you know what? That's a fun game. The fun game would be to bring somebody up and then we just guess what their problems are.
That's probably how we should start off every interview.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
You look like you were abandoned as a child.
You were definitely molested.
Or you will be.
Yeah. Anyway, every girl has daddy issues. We'll be able to nail it easily.
You said will Nabil be able to nail it?
I hope I didn't say that. I have to do a rewind and check that one.
I don't know why this is. I was in New Orleans last year with Nabil the Extremist, funny comedian, and he's like trying to parallel park, and these girls walk by, and one of them goes, "You having problems, Grandpa?" He had the big white beard, and then Nabil, without missing a beat, goes, "You have granddaddy issues?"
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to the podcast for a minute now. If you have any ideas for our future live shows that you think we'd be great at producing, tell us in the comments.
Give us some comments.
I think, and if we do make a new song from this episode, maybe it could be our new theme song for the Off the Rails Therapy.
Off the Rails Therapy, absolutely.
Yeah.
And maybe helping women with granddaddy issues.
Exactly.
It was either going to be that or it was going to be All praise Netanyahu. One of the two. Give me my 7 G's.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I want to see some of the videos of the people that did take the 7
Sorry.
grand.
I just kicked.
Oh, okay.
Fucking.
He's a big boy. He can take a little kick.
Lenny seems happy that I kicked him. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for watching or listening or just keeping it on while you did your own thing and ignore us. But either way, you're helping us out. Comment, share this video with someone you hate. And we'll be back next week. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this every fucking week now.
Yeah. We're gonna do this every week. Every Friday, 5 a.m. Pacific time. We're gonna be dropping new episodes. And if for some reason we miss a week, you know what?
It'll happen. We're gonna be extremely strict about doing it every week for the most part.
Yeah, we're actually gonna record multiple episodes.
Well, you don't have to tell them that.
I mean, just and shorter intervals. We're not going to wait 3 weeks at a time to record it.
Yeah, and when next week's episode pops up and we're wearing the exact same shirts, don't question it. Good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Stay tuned for the new AI song dropping right. Ooh, yeah.
Come on down, yeah. Step right in. Got 2 jokers grinning, Amir and Todd, a twisted pair. Guessing games, traumas laid bare. Your granddaddy issues, they got a hunch. But is it therapy or just plain lunch? Off the rails, off the rails. This ain't no doctor's office. These ain't no fairy tales. Off the rails, yeah. Gone astray. Guessing your demons every single day. Used to be private, now it's a show. Molestation history, watch the ratings grow. Speculation, theories abound. Truth gets lost, ain't nowhere to be found. Feeling exposed, stripped bare like a wire. Off the rails, off the rails. This ain't no doctor's office. These ain't no fairy tales. Yeah, off the rails, yeah. Gone astray. Guessing your demons every single day. Humming, harmonica wails, echoes of secrets, broken nails. Is this healing or a public disgrace? A circus of sorrow, a fall from grace.